This file documents a broadcast that was prepared, scheduled, and executed without ever officially existing. No digital signal was involved. No automated system was used. Everything recorded here occurred through analog transmission. The broadcast originated from a regional radio facility operating under public authority. The station had been active for decades. Its procedures were considered reliable and unchanged. On the scheduled date, the studio was opened at the assigned time. The equipment was powered on manually. Reel-to-reel tapes were loaded. Microphones were tested. Operator logs confirm all pre-broadcast checks were completed. There were no irregularities. The program was listed in internal schedules. The content was approved. The duration was fixed. According to the log, transmission began at the designated minute. There was no interruption. No fault was recorded. The broadcast ended on time. What followed was not immediate. The anomaly emerged afterward. When the daily transmission report was compiled, the broadcast entry was missing. Not crossed out, not corrected. Absent. The slot appeared empty, as if nothing had been scheduled. Technicians were questioned. They confirmed the broadcast had taken place. They described hearing the signal in the control room monitors. They recalled adjusting levels. They remembered the final sound. None of them could recall the content itself, only that it existed. Physical inspection of the equipment revealed no malfunction. The tapes showed signs of use. Spools were partially unwound. Playback produced no audio. The tape was blank. No erasure marks were found. The magnetic surface showed no evidence of prior recording. A second tape, logged as backup, was examined. It was also blank. Witness accounts were collected. Several individuals outside the facility reported hearing the broadcast. They could not describe the message. They could not recall specific words. They agreed on one detail. The transmission did not sound like music. It did not resemble a standard announcement. It was described as spoken, calm, measured, official, as if it belonged to an authority they recognized but could not identify. No complaints were filed. No inquiries were received. The public response was neutral, as though the broadcast had blended into routine. Internal review classified the incident as a logging discrepancy. The file should have closed. It did not. In the years that followed, similar cases were identified retroactively. Different stations, different regions. Always analog, always fully operational. In each case, the pattern repeated. The broadcast was scheduled. The broadcast occurred. The equipment functioned normally. The record denied transmission. The tapes were blank. Operators involved remained consistent in one aspect of testimony. They insisted the broadcast was real. They insisted it was heard. They could not reproduce it. No attempt was made to recreate the signal. The facilities involved gradually transitioned to newer systems. The analog equipment was retired. The tapes were archived. The anomaly ceased to repeat, not because it was resolved, because the conditions no longer existed. File 36 does not document a lost recording. It documents a transmission that left no trace. Not erased, not intercepted, simply unrecorded. Analog systems rely on physical presence. When the signal passes, it is gone. Only confirmation remains, and confirmation, without record, is insufficient. Current status: unrecorded witness du irreproducibly. The broadcast was never aired according to the archive. According to those who heard it, it already happened. File 36 closed.